So, greetings. This is about my case. I'm panic struck here. Oops. Uh, Something very funny is happening. Uh, I don't know what this is. So, what next? I have no idea what they're going to do here. So, unable, the authorities can. Oh my God. The authorities concerned. Uh, my brother, help for my brother here. That the wife, what I wanted is that this wife of his should not kick him out of the house. Okay, I feel like there, all of a sudden I see is this like the help of, it's like I'm feeling the help of my sheikh, and, or I don't know what this is. So, I don't know what this is really. They attacked me. Yusuf Zaidi came with his friend's brother, said that there was a Muslim spirit woman attached to my body. That's why I was feeling chronic fatigue and drained and all this all the time. Then I got many attacks, and I started to suspect a Sayyid, a Shia Sayyid, a Yusuf Zaidi. His father is in the was at that time in the Sindh court working as a judge. Um, when I wanted to go and inquire, I would become heavy at that time, like right now, talking about it. Memories coming back or something. A very funny thing happened. Uh, they started to make me quite like a distance mind control when I read the symptoms and all this. Now, recently, the thing also, the ill feelings, like I want them to suffer, the children, you know. You would say, okay, if you are Americans, but you know, the American government, like I wasn't like this, right? Before, I would not wish death for my enemies, but I now remember, I think, yeah, I wish death for Hathora group in Pakistan. When my neighbor used to come and tell me about them, we were very scared. So, but not my any personal enemy. Another thing, and what do so I don't know what they're going to do here next to me. Uh, woken up. I went to sleep, woke up, oh, panic struck. Uh, so Americans who say, you know, they're good Americans, but the government, I heard, America's foreign policies, is not good. So Al Qaeda's actually the way they had made me very hard-hearted, very like I felt very stubborn, cruel inside, hard-hearted. I could not cry. I could, I could not say, it was hurting when the head was hurting and all this. I was a very quiet person. I would not call out to people for help. I would take responsibility for my own thing. I was very khairatmand also. So, I would rather give money than take money from friends for lunch or something. I would say, let's go Dutch. But my friend Libby D'Souza wouldn't allow me. Then I also somehow became a laid down kind of a person, very comfortable with them, Libby D'Souza being. and my cousins, Raju and Ashwak. Before that, before Libby D'Souza came into my life, like that, right? Very khairmand and all this. So I feel they took advantage of me. Like right now, there's a man inside was communicating something, and I asked, "Who are you?" And I did not get a reply. Um, Man's voice, literally inside from my body, but you know, from the doctor, like you learn from movies also that the voices are in your head, although you feel like it's coming from this part of the body or that part, the voices from the head, like from every part of my body, voices and things were coming. It was really, really bad. And in Karachi, like there was no one to help us. Um, right and recent. So I prefer Russians more than like I really prefer President Putin and all how he helps people, and the Russian are very very humble. Um, there's this Krishna food and travel, and the Russian lady is very humble, very humble. So the Americans, the government, and even that G who came the was from the army. Very weird, something weird about him. And things are not working out like for me here. Even I have bad luck, and people talking to me in a way that is of course they don't give that respect and all this. And I know it's going to work out like for my enemy, right? So recently, well, I okay. So Americans, I don't know how far we've had to check ourselves every moment. Like even in this, doing for myself, my health, or when I'm doing the Islamic thing, like what am I doing this for? Am I doing it for fame? Why am I feeling that I'm left out, or like is it because I'm jealous by the ex-Muslims? And anyways, very few people also. I like very few people. So I'm very, very like hard on myself and others. Like I cannot tolerate deception, lies, or anything. So they told me in Pakistan that if, excuse me, if you cannot tolerate lies, then go to where you came from. Go immediately to where you came from, because here in Pakistan, lies run, भागता है, और झूठ भागता है और सच बेचारा मर गया है. So there's and so I don't know what's going on here. Recently, an accident of a young girl. Very sorry for her. Um, I've, but they're telling me that Rahim Yar Khan, when I went through the TED talk, right, and they were telling me that Yusuf Zaidi's wife from Rahim Yar Khan. I'm really sorry, but they had made my heart so hard. Like I wanted to kick, once ninja kick, twice. What ninja kick? Principal's head. Ninja kick. Yusuf Zaidi was now in London enjoying with his wife Farah, right? And I was going this mad, like ninja kick and things like that. Just, funny, cursing the and every day like I'm be Fatma Tazara and your principal is going there and this, but outside was now whatever I say or do, I feel from childhood has backfired, goes against me, and there are people who like in Karachi American School, what they did against me, these Americans. So I was never like this. That even Al Qaeda leader, um, uh, Zohri, what's his Al Qaeda? Oh God, it's 8-year-old. The USA killed Al Qaeda leader, 8-year-old or 7-year-old daughter. Here he is, Al Qaeda leader, Ayman al Zawahiri, right? So I feel certain, like some Americans, even in them, there's some hypocrisy or something. In the government, I don't know what to make out of people really. So but huh, like I've been telling myself, have you, like you said, so you mean to say that Farah and yeah, I mean to say that Farah and Yusuf Zaidi's daughter should. So I saw this, and later on I was like, I wish it was Farah and Yusuf Zaidi's daughter, if they had a daughter. I heard they had a son or something like this, or but if they had a daughter, then it would be good that, you know, it would have been instead of that. What's her name? I found out Muniba Mazari, like their daughter should have gone through it and got paralyzed. So Perth, oh, no, I don't have. So I don't have the heart to read. I'm a Shia, and the Al Qaeda's would like to kill the Shias or something. I'm not sure. I have to talk to them about this and be very sure about this. Like, why do you want to kill Shias and all that, right? But whatever I read, I cannot accept as true. Marriage and children. Um, so, am I being unfair to say that oh, hard, what they've done to me? So I'm maybe like double standards. That look here, I would say what the father, terrorist, extremist. But no, no, you can't get the children. You can't, you can't get the children of people, right? Let nature decide. But anyways, my heart had become so hardened. Maybe that's how the American military heart is, to have killed his Zawahiri's daughter. I said it. Sometimes I can read, even reading is hard. So I didn't have the heart. Just a reminder from this side, I didn't have the heart. But if they had killed my bomb blasted where my father went for Majlis, so I don't know. But no, no, no. Uh, Imam Hussein would give us sabr. That's what I had believed in. Beva, orphans. So the thing is that um, I don't know what's going on. Like some Americans, so I prefer Russians to Russians are more, and I feel the war in Ukraine, they've messed it up. Uh, I'm uh, I'm just very shocked about yeah. Mm. So, but I really looked up to President Putin of Russia. I really heartwarming, and not America. So here I found out that this Marianne Williamson, the coach, their spiritual coach. Then I found out that, oh, it wasn't Miss Desa's fault in Karachi American School, neither mine. It was the enemy doing something. So they used a couple of Americans to get, that's why Miss Asteria Desa also joined Aga Khan, and it's against the Karachi American School policy. So serve these Americans, this Karachi American School, and God knows who is after, who was behind all this. So let's see now what. So who was behind all this? I found out. Then I left the. Then I left the American healing with the masters. I just felt that they were fake people. They were not true because they didn't give me justice in Karachi American School. And now you see them, you know. So okay, here on Lewis House thing, YouTube. I don't know what's going on. This Muniba, she had an accident. Poor girl, poor thing, really. Right? Now they caught me. So I went to TED. And I found out she's in Rahim Yar Khan. She had an accident. So I was thinking and then telling God, like, I don't know, God sometimes communicates, sometimes doesn't. To let the children grow up, like let Yusuf and Farah Zedi, Farah Yusuf's wife, have children, and then I'm going to show them the works. Because they got me here like anything in Karachi, right? Because कोई चीज़ हमेशा के लिए तो have and hold and enjoy for sex नहीं होती है, right? So I was like, जिसने मुझे प्रिंसिपल से जुदा किया है उसकी बेटी को दिखाना उसके बच्चों पे आएगा. This time I was like that sick Pakistani culture person. I became like that. And I told my friend that my friend in London, a Hindu friend in London, sorry, British origin, like our parents are. So she told me, no, no, Zara, you're not a monster and all this. And then there were times I was so ashamed to even like, no, no, I can't talk to Anita because of the bad words I was speaking on Facebook. And she says, I'm not on Facebook, although she doesn't use Facebook. She has made a profile, but since then, she's just made a profile. She's not active on. But you know, all that coming out, that filth, I was thinking, hey, fighting a witch or what? So it triggered this time. And then I saw this other monk's video on TED talk. Like, if the mind goes into the ill feelings, ill will. But even normal people go through that. But maybe some of them are not honest with their feelings, that they've had some ill feelings. They all are about success stories. Very few, very few talk about, very few are honest. And uh, well, it triggered. I saw that she was like, why this lady, poor lady, right? Why not why not Yusuf Zedi and Faraz? I started to think like that again, like, oh God, you know. First I say like I'm so oppressed. I mean, bring it on uh, Rahim Yar Khan, even since none of them. I wanted to go door to door on this Facebook of Farah Yusuf and her friend list. And Yusuf said these brothers are now, and also like the army, stop it, like that, like. So I'd become like that. Like, I cannot tolerate people who harm others. So, well, God had told me that I will make your enemy go insane and bring her to your house. I say, no, no, I don't want this enemy. But then she came and the person got insane. Shahnaz's sister, oldest sister, got insane. And she came from Dubai to Karachi to my living in my place. But anyways, like now, I was thinking if accidents can happen, right? It can happen to anyone. It can happen to Farah and Yusuf Zaidi's daughter. Why not them? बिल्कुल लाचार हो जाए like, and not for like 2 years or something. 2 years is nothing. What they put me through. 2 years is nothing. और हमेशा के लिए लाचार हो जाए. And not even the mind work to talk. पागल हो जाए. और शो वो मार ही नहीं सके like सक्सेस स्टोरी तो बोल ही नहीं सके अपनी. ऐसी लाचार हो जाए. But it serves you right. So then because of Anita Murjani, I went back and I found a very authentic, but they were with Shirley, and then so I joined. She used to host the um, Healing with the Masters, and my heart. I don't know. It does. It was not melting, but I don't know how. Somehow, I felt no, 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 Zahara. I was here now in Dubai, so a little bit of that stubborn feeling, of that cruel feeling was removed. So I also started. Now my cousin that I've been talking up against. Uh, I had suspicions. The poor guy, he's been stabbed in New York, Brooklyn, by his neighbor, an ex-convict. He's been stabbed multiple times, and it's the Yahoo News says that he's passed away. Right in this, I don't know what's going on, and so they stabbed. Then it was going on Shahnaz and Naeem, and I hope their children suffer. Inshallah. Inshallah. Bee Gees song, right? Bee Gees also say Shallah, like my mother used to say Shallah. And our style, my mother's family style. Um, so it's like unbelievable story of Maniba, what's her name? Mazari. And a little bit she gave that shabahat, that resemblance of who? Shahnaz. And accident happening in Rahim Yar Khan. I'm really sorry I've become hard-hearted at times. Uh, and no one in Karachi was helping us. So either they come from a very like a good background, right? a very rich background or something. But money influence is very important. In Pakistan, if you have money and if you know people, and I wasn't going to use Pakistanis because Pakistanis users are users. I'm not a user. So some people don't even have a video to make properly. You know, God, if you are there, here, right, show me. Uh, I'm talking about how I am actually. So, Abidi B, can you hear how I am? I'm not feeling well. Who are you? Um, would you like to help? Hello, hi. I didn't see your hi. Um, how would you like to help? Where are you from? Are you Pakistani? Abid, Abdi. Okay, you're Abdi, not Abidi. Abdi B, this is my case. So I wanted to close the comments, but I said, no, let me see how you people are. So let me finish my case here. Um, are you in Pakistan, by the way? Uh, do you have any NGOs, organizations helping people? Can you find out about Yusuf Zaidi in London? But they are very covered up. He's a Shia Sayyid. Are you related to Yusuf Zaidi? How are you interested in my case? Can you take action? I'm brainstorming without when my brain has been meshed. So, how are you and where are you from? Please introduce yourself. So, is there someone who can get, and if you're in America, like I'm looking for Shahnaz, and so now they're telling me that I don't get it like this. I want proof that Shahnaz and Naeem, her Punjabi husband behind this, who got Yusuf Zaidi to do this to me. Which I don't believe them. Sometimes the Hathora behind the Hathora group is someone, and this and that. I've got to see their child in a wheelchair and worse, unable to get up. Naeem and Naeem Punjabi. So they eloped, and this family of Nawaz Sharif. I have a feeling that because Mutahar Osmani, I think they also bribed my aunt, my disowned aunt, Mutahar Usmani. They made her go to Canada. They gave her a husband before that, who is related to Nawaz Sharif. So all these people from Pakistan, what can we do about these people? Like, how can we stop them? यहाँ तो फिर अल्लाह का अज़ाब उन अज़ीम नाज़िल होना चाहिए इनके लिए जो मैं फिर after some years in Karachi. um, so like that, right? I would say, Baba, the attack, they made my heart so hard. So ऐसे like these kind of Pakistanis, what can we do? How can we take action against them? Isn't there a way like uh, to shoot them? Like, like for example, he came and Yusuf Zahdi came to my place, started to come. His father is a judge in Sindh court. Uh, when he was in Karachi, he told me, फरार हो जाते हैं absconders. इनको तो उल्टा no, actually there are Shahnaz and names. Okay, I'm controlled now. Uh, Shahnaz or Naeem, the one who organized black magic and things against you, pursuing you, um, their daughter is bedridden. Um, I really uh, cannot remember when. So there was a time when our mother had threatened to do black magic on me. Something happened to me. I went to Miss Desa's place, and then I was separated. I left Karachi American School. So in, in her Miss Desa's apartment, I blurted out somehow. I just said this word, and later on, I found out much later. But see, every action has a reaction. So who became a prostitute, who was made a prostitute, I found out. Shehnaz's own mother, a pimp of her daughter. She became a pimp here in Dubai in the flat apartment. First, when they came to Dubai, they had an apartment, then she was making a house here for herself. Very strong woman. Witch. Witches are very strong. So I cannot believe in people who has give us success stories because I know the witches are very strong. You know that Desiree song, Pride, prideful people never fall, right? What's it called? Kissing You Now. Uh, I say Missing You Now, but the title of, I have to give you the right title of the song. So I was planning, Abdi B, I was planning that if we can, uh, I thought Yusuf Zerdi was there to help me. Actually, he was there to ruin my whole, bring my life upside down and all this. So I cannot talk. I need an expert to help me. I don't know what next is going to happen to me here. They might put me in the mental, or like because मुझे बिल्कुल भी सब्र नहीं है. I can, you know, I can abuse. I can do something against the authorities here. That I so and the laws are very strict here. So मुझे बिल्कुल भी सब्र नहीं है. बिल्कुल भी I have no control. Like they make my they have meshed my head. So what do we do about these people who are going around covertly and pretending to be friends and helpers and healers? How to catch them? I even so what I did was when I started to suspect Yusuf Zaidi being a terrorist, like bomb blast 7/7 in London. Um, I sent him a text message from Dubai. At that time, I was in Dubai, so I thought maybe uh, the UK police, or what do you call them? It's not coming in my mind. Maybe the security, maybe the phone. If I say at that time, it was like if you some terrorists shoot at sight, like immediately if they're running away, you can shoot them. So I had to put like BT. telephone even, like maybe from where he has a mobile now. Oh yeah, the mobile is not BT. I don't know whether from BT company or not, but I wanted to like send a message that you are a terrorist, so they would investigate against him. Yusuf Zaidi, Yusuf Raza Zaidi in London, and this Farah from, she was originally from Rahim Yar Khan. So this is for the record. Abdibi, thank you for asking how I am. You can see that how I have been keeping, and I don't know how I will be. Panic struck. Uh, there's a backing for my brother. She's not even. She's lied to me. She's lied to us. My brother's wife wants to divorce my brother. Well and good, thank God. But they have 5 children. So do you see how they've ruined our lives? And I couldn't get married. Yusuf Zedi messed up my case initially. So his friend is Arbab Shah. And please take action. He's got 2 brothers in the Pakistan army, Arif and Asif. Arif and Asif. And cowards like Naeem, where are they? Where are the coward? Where's the coward Naeem? And Shahnaz. Wait, I'm going to share this on my. I know that her sister Faryal is in Dubai, married to, our, of course, her father's community member. I feel very sorry for the person who married her. My mother, if this family who she is in has bad luck since she married in this family, Faryal, Muhammad Jawad's daughter. Oh, now, no. Comments are not coming, they're gone. Uh, if you feel like, so we can't get access, we can't call the police on them, on Faryal. They're going to laugh and all this, right? No, but it's not a laughing matter. They are, they have a vile, they are very bad. They're bad luck. Even my mother said that since they've come into this family, they added to our bad luck. Um, their sister Homa, what she did behind, my God, they're so clever. And these are the people who God gives money to and the strength to go on. Right? These are the people who God gives money to and the strength to go on and probably even have like success stories out. So God told me, I felt, I don't know, that wait, okay, Farah and Yusuf Zedi have married, let them have children. अब ये ऐसा तड़पेंगे, ऐसा तड़पेंगे कि देखने की चीज़ होगी, देखने की चीज़। इनके बच्चे really God, I feel like God's communicating right now through me. But maybe, always like, why would I be so. And God, no, but what's the use? uh, you ask them what's the use of when they did something to you so terrible, so cruel, really. You wouldn't do this to, foreigners don't do this to their animals. Well, they do it to, the America does it to the foreign lands. So I wish the Russians would learn. Uh, Russians are very genuine people. I wish they would learn English. So at least, I can talk to them. They're very nice people, very humble, very good people, genuine people. If you see, uh, who's that? He's very genuine person. There's the one who knows the Shivite, right? He's a Shivite. I've even subscribed to his channel. He's very genuine. So this thing triggered Rahim Yar Khan. If an accident can happen, right, in Rahim Yar Khan, where Yusuf Zaidi's wife is from originally, Farah Yusuf, you will find her on Facebook. She's wearing a jeans and a tight. Then it can happen to Yusuf Zaidi and Farah Yusuf. It can happen, right? Did it not happen that if they made you say, let's say, slip of tongue or something, I would never, at Miss Desa's place, prostitute, blurted out that word, then, like, then what happened? Who was made by a mother a prostitute in Dubai in the apartment? So that they were telling me that I've put that on Facebook, a live stream recently. If you want to, so here, wait a minute. No, I think so. I also want to find out like excuse me, I've got this group on Facebook, Global Crime Prevention Aspiration for an organization aspiration. Like anyone, even a family member, like covert narcissists. Have you heard about covert narcissists? Gaslighting. If you suspect things like that, w- and I've thought of, wouldn't it open floodgates? Like anyone and everyone can then, because there's sometimes you can answer back very, abruptly. Your family member, you are not a covert narcissist or you're not a gaslighter. But so, however, they lose many years like that until you realize. Sometimes you don't realize for 20 years you're in a relationship or in a friendship, and the friend, at least you can avoid the friend. I started to avoid the friend who I felt was not healthy for me. She was toxic and she was not trustworthy. She was very pretentious and superficial. So it takes years and years to find out at times. You know how the clever some of these Pakistanis are and the covert narcissists are, and they're around the world. We have videos from Americans on YouTube about covert narcissists. I just cannot stand such people. So it's recently what I saw triggered that thing that God, you promised that you would, separating two hearts, loved ones. is one of the greatest crimes. Your children will get it. I warned you on Facebook many, many years back. I warned you here. No, I warned you in Karachi in my room. Don't do it. Then bear the consequences. Bear the consequences. So I pray to God that may God इनके बच्चों पे आ जाए लाचार कर दे Farah Yusuf and you know her children. So it can happen. It can happen because recently I found out that this girl in she had her accident in when she was in Rahim Yar Khan. It can happen. My grandaunt used to say, but it happened to us. And you know then how the Pakistanis are कि तुम लोगों ने कुछ गुनाह किए like Yusuf Zaidi would say इसलिए ये तुम लोगों पे आया है no no तुम लोगों ने जो गुनाह किए हैं तुम लोग उठते नहीं हो तो तुम लोगों के बच्चों पे भी आ सकता है so I'm not well and again triggered that if it can happen why not so be careful how you treat others it's too much it's like a distance mind control 24 hours uh, if anyone would even say forgive, why don't you forgive Al Qaeda? Why don't you forgive? Why would you kill, right? Why don't you forgive Al Qaeda? Why don't you forgive Taliban? तो हो सकता है और हुआ है ज़रा. Okay, I've got this person through me. They're telling me they've controlled me, although my voice doesn't change, only I can hear. But now I cannot hear anything. I can just feel a very strange compulsion, control, and they want to tell me, uh, for the life of Naeem and Shahnaz's daughter, will not, is on bedridden. This means that they had planned, yes, Yusuf Zadi and all this, for me to go insane. Oh, so it wasn't uh, late David Qasim. You see, innocent people, I had to name them out. I needed help. Please, as soon as you, please, anyone who can, God is watching. Yes, God is watching. No, no, it can't be. Oh, there's some growling and crawling. Uh, so, sorry about that. Excuse me. This is my video, live stream, my case, and I'm very straightforward and changed also. The lady in London told me, this is not you. This is not me. They can change the person's feelings and you know the distance mind control case. Please, someone in London, I appeal to you. I know I'm giving you this. Sometimes we have to now. What can we do? Like the terrorists were extremists and bomb blasting and all this. We need to uh, go into investigate the matter. What do they call the Scotland Yard, right? And there's also the international police. Please, if neighbors can help there, if you know, recently I was, oh, it was so terrible. I, this ex-Muslim thing in London, in Britain, not London, but Britain, the man was saying that he goes to the police cannot help. His own neighbors are giving him trouble, Muslim neighbors. He had to change his neighborhood, and it wasn't convenient. You know, like his children went through a lot, his wife through a lot for leaving Islam in a Muslim neighborhood in Britain, and the police could not help him. They were thrown out at times. I don't know what. So that was really, it's very, very shocking. Recently, they took Hatun Taj to prison. Now, if you see, it also happens to me that I become disrespectful towards this religion, right? Because my feelings are in this. Uh, so Hatun Tash was a ex is a I found out she's a ex Muslim Christian. So okay, so the holes in the Quran and the men, the Muslim men, whatever, you don't do this to a lady, um, right? Oh God. So British Scotland Yard, please. Oh, we have another group I found out through Mr. Arif Ajakia. To Save Britain. Save Britain is on YouTube. Allah, please keep an eye on Naeem and Shehnaz. They are in the United States of America. Um, and their connection, if you talk to Mutahar Usmani in Canada, you see, they're spread around like this. Their mischief is spread around. So to find one thing, you'll have to go to Canada. It's like the BCCI case. I mean, not like that, but you know what I mean. Like for Abbas Goka, to find one person, you have to go there. And we were told the BCCI, you see, first we're dancing on the tune of America. We're enjoying their, you know, then it came, trusting America, you see. Because Americans have said this, but even in London, like the jury going ill, this is what was happening to me. I could not get up to take action and find out Yusuf Zedi's uh, father. I think the whole community should get involved. You know, the Jamaat, His Highness Aga Khan, his murids and all. We cannot. We have to put our foot down now. So let's make a community where we say that we will not tolerate, we will unite. And let's not say this is a family case and let's keep away out of it. Or this is Islamic case. Discrimination may fall on us, or Islamophobia may come on us. No, let's rise above those things. Be brave, be courageous, please reach out. Discourage. Don't give them work if you find. So, how would you do research, investigation against Yusuf Zedi? Although it would not hurt. He's in Britain. Where he lives exactly, I don't know. I don't have my diary. directory, diary. It's in Karachi. I could have given out his number. Wait, let me see. Let me check my Facebook group against him. If I can find his old, I don't think I put there this problem. Let me just check my Facebook. Appeal against legal action against Yusuf Zaidi and Sikandar Shah. So Interpol, if you can help, or elder some organization we can have to reach out to people. Appeal, see if it's an appeal against Yusuf Raza Zadi on Facebook. It's a group. Let me see if I have given out. I do give out numbers. Those who plan, support, and execute terrorist acts. These are just my, just looking at my yes, London. Here it is. Suspects, no harm in investigating. Yusuf Raza Zaidi, Old House number Karachi, 77746. This they shifted, right? London mobile number, I think, whatever the number is, 07949608578. Irfan on, but this Yusuf Zedi, at least I've seen him, and Atif Malik in Islamabad. Um, so let me just put the number here for, so you can investigate. Where's the tab? Here it is. I'm just going to copy text here. All of these people, come here. Live chat, come on, open. Okay, it's opened. Here, suspects no harm. Oh, sorry, suspects no harm in investigating. Adila Sheikh, she's in Karachi. Yusuf Raza Zedi, London 0794960858. I'm going to, after this live stream, put it on the comment section, in the comment section, their numbers. So call Yusuf Zedi in London, investigate, and he could have known the people uh, who did this bombing. 7-7, London. 7-11 or 7? I think it's 7-7 bombings. So it was near to Miss Shafika Fikri's. This is how they were scaring me. Miss Shafika Fikri's birthday. Islamist terrorists in London. So I would give Yusuf Zedi, like, tell him what a coincidence, this number, like that. Okay, this bombing, if as far as I remember, you can call Yusuf Zedi and find out, happened a year after Yusuf Zedi reached London. He took, he also took my Holborn College principal's number from me, and the principal changed on me. You know, the principal changed on me. Ex-principal of Holborn College, uh, internal University of Wolverhampton. Oh my God! So do you see where does the 30 567 77 777. Number of deaths 56. Injuries non fatal 784, just short of 786. Because my principal's month of so my principal's month of birth, Miss Shafika Fikri's month of birth, and my month of birth, I didn't have a scream. I cannot take this. No, no. Okay. So I'm having a panic attack here. Hmm? Oh, these people are very, very clever, very cruel. So if they couldn't do it on 13th July, Miss Shafika Fikri's birthday, but very close. Of course, they won't do it on 13th July. Otherwise, immediately I would have said, oh yes, it's Yusuf Zaidi behind all this, huh? So they were very smart to do it on 7th July, 7th July 2005. I'm losing my voice. I'm really, I can see this. I have a very, uh, I have a very soft heart for London. I love London. London was my, so I need to take a break. Thank you, Abdi B. If you mean it here and you are really concerned, may God bless you and your family members much. Give you a beautiful life. There are three people, so please, thank you so much. Huh? I don't know how to. Uh, prayers. Yeah, more than prayers, we need to take action now. Thank you very much.